Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're back, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we are going to be doing a Trove battle between Ursula's Return and Shimmering Skies. There's still a lot of cards that I need from both of these, and I'm still hunting for some more enchanted cards, so I figured this would be a good way to just get a few packs out of the way and see which one's a little bit better than the other, at least in this particular case. Of course, there could be anything in either one of them, and so I am just kind of jump right in here. And I'm going to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate back and forth. Just go from one Trove to the next, one pack at a time. And then we will see at the end which one had the better pulls. Personally, if I pull an enchanted, I'd really like to see it come out of Shimmering Skies, just because I think it's got better looking enchanteds, personally. I know that there are some pretty good enchanteds, of course, from both. But personally, like I said, I personally prefer Shimmering Skies. So I guess we will see here shortly. Just gonna set all the rest of this stuff to the side for now. Let's see, we'll put that there. That will go in here until I start separating the trash. All right, so here are our packs. Like I said, we're gonna start with Ursula's Return. So let's see what we've got in pack number one. I'm hoping that maybe I could find a Diablo in here. That'd be really good. I've only found one so far, which, granted, I haven't really opened that many of Ursula's Return, so that's probably got something to do with it. But like I said, that's one of the cards that I need. I'm trying to get some cards ready for a deck that I want to build for set 6. So, hopefully we can pull some of them in here. Let's see, we got Snuggly Duckling, Alma Madrigal, and Tuk Tuk. Alright, not a great start, but we'll see if Shimmering Skies is any better. You know, it's kind of odd. As many of these Shimmering Skies packs as we've opened... Oh! Got one of them left behind there. You know, as many of these Shimmering Skies packs as I've opened at this point, you would think that I would have pulled at least one more enchanted, but man, these Shimmering Skies packs have been really brutal. I don't know what it is, but I think this is probably one of the lower pull rates that I've had. I mean, at this point, I'm about 50 days into our daily pack opening and still haven't seen one. So we got Scar. Ooh, we got Cusco. So right now we've got a little bit of a lead here with Shimmering Skies because we've got our first super rare. I'm actually going to take and set our... we'll leave our hits over here, but we'll set everything else off to the side. So back to Ursula's Return. Let's see if pack number 2 is any better. And honestly, like I said, I haven't opened that much of Ursula's Return, so I really don't even remember how much of it I've got and what I'm still looking for. So, like, I know I say I know. I literally just said that I don't, but I don't feel like I've got that Benja. So, I mean, at least with Ursula's Return, I'll be filling in some holes, but of course, it'd be nice to actually get the cards that I'm needing. First rare, we've got Era. We've got our first super rare, Ariel. She was one of the cards that I was looking for, so that's perfect. And then behind that, ooh, Ariel's Grotto in the foil. All right, that one is nice. I really like that card. All right, so Ursula's Return, picking up some of the slack there. That Ariel card I have had a lot of fun with. I've been running a Blurple deck, and I started off with Tamatoa, and I, for the life of me, was not able to keep Tamatoa on the board long enough to actually get any use out of him. And I don't have any lucky dimes, so yeah, it was really devastating whenever he would get bounced, because like I said, absolutely no use out of him. So we got Tug of War. Ooh, our first legendary, we got Clarabelle. Now that's a pretty good start for Shimmering Skies. We've got 2 hits, 2 packs, and Clarabelle as our first legendary. That is an awesome legendary to have. And back behind her, we got Dopey, which, you know, you can't win them all. But Clarabelle, definitely picking up some of the slack there, and is going to be pretty hard to beat over on the Ursula's Return side. Another one of the cards I'd really like to see out of Ursula's Return, though, would be Big Sisu. I've only pulled 1 so far, and at the time, I really didn't have too much in my collection as whenever I first started. And so I ended up trading it away for, I don't even remember what all I got several different cards for it, but I wasn't playing it at the time, and I just didn't realize that it was a card that I'd really want to play, so I traded it away, and I really wish I hadn't now. Let's see, we got LeFou, Isabella Madrigal, and Mickey Mouse. So, nothing really in that pack. Ursula's Return, not doing so hot, but you know what? Shimmering Skies is looking promising, and I like it because, like I said, I'm really hoping that Shimmering Skies is the better of the two, just because there are, you know, I really would like to pull Enchanted out of Shimmering Skies again, because I've got the one so far that I pulled, not the last box that I opened, but the one before that, and that's been the only one that I've pulled so far, just at all. Total, out of all the packs I've opened on and off camera. And like I said, I think Shimmering Skies so far has the best looking enchanted cards, but with set 6 coming out, I don't think that I'm going to be saying that much longer. So we got Ratigan, Moana, and the Queen. Alright, so that is the first one with no serious hits for Shimmering Skies. But yeah, of course, I'd love to have the Mufasa, but I don't think there's a single enchanted in Shimmering Skies that I don't like. So that's really the main reason. I don't even remember exactly what all we've got for enchanteds in Ursula's Return other than the Diablo, which of course I would love to pull that Diablo. But I'd be happy with any enchanteds. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I pull one, I'm not gonna be like, ah, man, hate that enchanted, it's awful. No, I'll be happy with it. So we got Lumiere, Goofy, and Make the Potion. Alright, Ursula's Return, still not holding up. But at least we did get a card that we needed, so I will take that for sure. And actually, I think that's my third Clarabelle that I've pulled at this point, so I think I might actually have what I need for one of the decks I've been eyeballing. So I may have to take a look at that after I'm done with this, and I may actually give it a shot. But then again, with set 6 coming out here in just a couple of weeks, it might not matter. That might change things up enough that the deck that I was looking at isn't even viable anymore. So we got Scrooge McDuck, got Minnie Mouse for another super rare, and a foil rare Anna. Love the way that card looks too. So Shimmering Skies is it's starting to take back a little bit. Got the 2 super rares and a legendary. Not upset with that at all. Alright, so let's see if Ursula's Return has an answer for the pulls that we're getting out of Shimmering Skies. Let's see. Olaf. Alright. So this one we're starting with a super rare. So we know we've got at least another super rare back behind this one. So we've got Raya. Ooh, and we've got a legendary, and it's the Big Sisu. Perfect. That's awesome. Now, let's see if this one has the enchanted. Oh, no, but it's got a foil super rare of that same Raya. This pack has Ursula's Return coming back strong. Look at that. That was a very good pack. I like that one. All right. So now it's getting pretty close to, I guess it's really more lopsided towards Ursula after that one, because we've got 3 hits out of Shimmering Skies, and now we've got 4 out of Ursula's Return. I'm also really glad that these packs are opening up so much easier than that box that I opened a couple of weeks ago. Because, man, those things were just... I don't know what it is, and it's mostly been Shimmering Skies. Pretty much every one of them that I've opened, other than the, maybe like the first box that I opened, have been like that. And it's been an absolute nightmare, because I'm afraid I'm going to tear up the cards. So we got Iago, half Hexwell Crown, and Shenzi. But yeah, whenever they open up like that, they're really peely, and I'm always afraid that I'm going to end up tearing up the cards. And of course, that's not what I want to do, especially because knowing my luck, I'm going to end up tearing up the cards whenever I actually pull an enchanted. Luckily, I didn't with the one that I pulled the last time, but there were a couple in that pack that they looked a little rough around the edges, and I'm not sure if that was like a manufacturing thing or if it was from the way that I opened the pack. But either way, I don't want that to be a thing whenever I am, whenever I do pull enchanted and the packs are just kind of falling apart. I don't like it. All right, so we got Dang Hugh, we got another super rare Noi, and Yao. All right, I don't think I had that Yao, not the foil one anyway. I know I've got the normal one, but I don't think. Did I get off somewhere? Did I? I must have gotten these backwards at some point, because I started with Ursula's Return, and now I've got fewer Shimmering Skies than Ursula's Return. So I'm sure somebody's gonna let me know. Down there in the comments where I got off, somebody's gonna be like, dude, you said you were gonna go back and forth, and you hit one of them twice. I guess it would have to be Shimmering Skies that I hit twice, but what can you do? So I guess we'll get back to the task at hand here. Honestly, I can't believe that I did that. It's pretty easy to go back and forth, or you'd think so anyway, but apparently it's harder than I originally figured. So we got Sir Ector, Denahi, and Donald Duck. Man, Shimmering Skies started out strong, but they are, it's not looking so hot now. But like I said, Shimmering Skies as a whole, I feel like my pulls have not been that great out of. Like, I feel like I'm not pulling like legendaries very often compared to other sets. And of course, it is the only one I've pulled an enchanted from, so I guess I really can't say too much, but I've also opened way more Shimmering Skies than anything else, so that does kind of skew the numbers a little bit there. And like I said, with as many of them as I've opened in total, you would think that I would have pulled more by now. So we got Under the Sea, The Wall, and Megara. Alright, so down to the last pack of each one. Shimmering Skies is going to have to come out strong on this one to be able to pull ahead, because it's pretty heavily tilted right now towards Ursula's Return. Get this out of here. I'll tell you what, one of the things that's so much fun after doing these videos is the cleanup. I really need to get to get myself a little trash can right here for the desk, but I've got one in here, but it's out of reach, and it's one of those that you have to actually like step on the top of it, so it makes a lot of noise, and I just don't want to do that whenever I'm filming. So we've got Kristoff, got a super rare, we got Madam Mim Elephant, I haven't seen her in a while, and Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. Alright, so looks like we already know who the winner's going to be, but let's see if this last pack here has some extra magic in it. What do you say? And also, if this is not the first time that you've been here and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? You should just do it. We have a lot of fun over here. We open up lots of packs, and hopefully here before too long, I'll finally have OBS figured out, and I'll be doing some gameplay videos on top. So you're not going to want to miss that whenever I get around to it. So we got Fourth Sphere. I don't know why I'm moving off all these. I think it's just doing those daily videos. I kind of get in the rhythm of reading them off as I actually pull them out. So we got Ariel. We got another super rare. We got Pete. And, ooh, Miracle Candle. All right. So, here's everything that we got from Ursula's Return versus what we got from Shimmering Skies. And I'll be honest, looking at this, it definitely checks out in my experience as far as what the pull rates are like. I don't know if it's just my luck or what, but Shimmering Skies has definitely been a brutal one to open up. And so, I mean, granted, Clarabelle does tilt the scales pretty heavily in this one, because I think last I looked she was like 18-19 bucks. So I mean, she does tilt it pretty far, but the other super rares that we got here they're not really worth too much. But I do like the Madame Mim Elephant and Cusco. Both of those are very playable cards. Like I said, also super glad that I got Sisu out. So you know how I thought that I was off by a pack like just a second ago? So I had just finished filming up, or at least I thought that I had, and I was starting to sort the cards away into the boxes that they originally came in, and it turns out I missed a Shimmering Skies pack whenever I was getting everything out of the box. I was so excited whenever I jumped in, I didn't even notice that I only grabbed 7 of the 8 packs. So, Shimmering Skies does have a shot at redemption. So let's see if we've got some real last pack magic here. This could be the one. And I think that'd be pretty funny, honestly, if the one pack that got left out whenever we were actually going through this the first time actually happened to be the biggest hit of them all. But knowing my luck, it'll probably be one that I was like, yeah, maybe not. All right, so we got Belle the Ball, Penelope Von Schweetz, Fix-It Felix Jr. So no redemption for Shimmering Skies, but at least we got all 8 packs now, and we gave Shimmering Skies its shot. So it didn't really pay off for it, but what can you do? Like I said, we still got some great hits in this one. We still got the big Sisu, and we've got the Clarabelle. So there's not really anything to complain about here, but just thought I'd come back and open up that one pack, because I'm sure some of you probably noticed that I only opened 7, and I didn't, because I don't actually count them whenever I'm opening them. So yeah, I would have not noticed that. Luckily, I don't throw out the Troves. I actually still use them. So whenever I went to go put the cards back, I immediately noticed that there was another booster pack down there in the bottom. So, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. See you later.